morning children. 11 Commerce Accounts Chapter 4 Journal. As we are doing journal entries, and in the last class we have worked out question number 8. Question 9. In question 9 we are going to work out transactions of goods only. As children, we have seen, we have worked out only the transactions of capital, drawings, loan, interest on loan, transactions of bank, and today we are going to work out transactions of goods. Goods means purchase and sales. And also in this question, I am going to work out trade discount and cash discount. In trade discount and cash discount notes, we have done that trade discount is not recorded and cash discount is only recorded in the books of accounts. Also, we have seen that cash discount is to be given in order to recover our money when we are going to sell goods on credit. And if the customer pays within the time period, suppose 10 days if they pay, then we will tell them that we will give you 2% discount. That is cash discount. And if you pay within faster, within 3-4 days, we will give you 5% discount. So in this way, for quick recovery of money, when we are going to sell goods on credit, then it is just the incentive to recover money faster, because cash money again we will invest in the business and then we can carry on our business. If we are going to make all the goods on credit sales, then from where we are going to get money? We have to borrow them. So instead of that, if the credit sales are made and if they are going to pay fast within the time period, then we will be able to give them cash discount. So children, cash discount is given on cash transaction when the cash is paid. So when we receive cash, whatever the amount, half amount, then we will give on half amount. If they are paying full amount, then we will give on full amount, cash discount. Okay. So in this transaction, question number 10, we are going to work out all the transactions about goods. The question is important as business means selling and purchasing of goods. Now children, first one is very easy. As we have done many times, I have explained you that when it is purchase account is always debited. Debited means number 1. We write why? Because goods comes in and it is real account, and debit what comes in. Now all that rules you have not to learn. Now you know purchase account is debited. Sales account is credited. I have already given the format in the previous chapter. So children, purchase goods on cash. So first what you have to decide that what type of transaction it is, cash. So one account will be cash and one other account will be purchase. In the same way, sold goods for cash. What type of transaction it is? First thing what you have to think of is the type of transaction. Once you have decided it is cash transaction, so one account will be cash and the other account will be sales, because it is sales of goods. Okay, so first transaction children, Journal of Ramesh, question 9, transaction of goods, page number 87, Journal of Ramesh. In whose book, who is writing the journal entry? Ramesh is a businessman and he is writing in his book all the journal entries revise order of month April 2014. So 2014 April 1st the transaction was purchase account debit to cash account. Simple one. Same date cash account debit to sales account. I don't think you have any problem with this transaction. Okay, so purchase is always debited and it is cash. So purchase to cash. Then cash account debited to sales because goods goes out, and when you sell goods you receive cash, so cash comes in. Okay, so this is dual effect of the transaction. Now next one, goods brought in the business. Some goods the owner himself is going to bring in the business when he is going to start his own business. So children, be clear, when the owner brings anything in the business, maybe furniture, maybe machine, maybe goods, stock of goods, anything, cash or receivable, whatever it is, whatever he brings in the business, that will be termed as capital, maybe in the goods form or cash form or furniture asset form. So children, here we will write stock of goods account debit because it is real account, and to capital. Here what you are going to write? Capital, because the owner is bringing. Capital is owner's account, personal account. So to capital account. So stock of goods brought in the business by the owner, goods comes in, so goods account debit, and it is for the business, so to capital. So here stock of goods to capital. Now as I told you, when the page gets over, you have to put the total and then you have to write balance carried forward. That is whatever my total will be this, your page will be bigger, you can write the entries and then work out the total. So this is 39,000 which I have written here, balance brought down, same line 39,000, 39,000. I have drawn line just to show you that this is the total of the previous page and it is written on the next page, balance brought down, same line. So when you do the total of second page, you have to include this total also. Now next one is very simple. Purchase goods from Haresh. Again, what type of transaction? Credit. Why? Because the name is given. So purchase account is debited always, and who is the giver? To Haresh. So simple one, it is purchase account debit to Haresh account. 12,000 debit, 12,000 credit. Now children, see this entry. Haresh returned half of the goods because they were defective. As I told you, when the goods are not as per the order placed, if they are damaged condition, if they are defective, if some are not properly packed or whatever it is, and if I am not satisfied, I can return the goods. So this is purchase to Harsh. Now purchase to Harsh, Harsh is purchasing, so his return will be purchase return. When you purchase goods and return, it is purchase return. When you sell goods and return, it is sales return. In short, we write SR and PR. Okay. So purchase to Harsh, Harsh is returning. He has purchased. So Harsh, which we have tried it full time. Simple words. Reverse that. And when you reverse, Harsh will be up and purchase return will be down. Instead of purchase, you have to write purchase return. PR account. You are new, so I have written purchase return. Purchase entry reverse. Make it ulta, make it reverse. So purchase to Harsh, return if it is, then Harsh to purchase return. The word should be return because purchase is debited and purchase return will be credited. That I have given you. But even if you don't get it, make ulta. Make it reverse. And when you make it reverse, Harsh will be debited and purchase, instead of purchase, you have to write purchase return because you are going to return the goods. Okay, the same way children here. Okay, this is purchase goods from paid by check. Purchased goods from Ramila and paid half by check. I have shown you this entry is what type of entry? This type of transaction is half cash, half credit. So half cash amount, cash will be returned, and half it will be returned the name because it is credit. So children, we will write purchase account debit to Ramila's account and to bank because check is given. If check was not given, then we would have written cash, but this is check. So instead of cash, we will write bank. So very simple entry. This is half cash, half credit. This entry I have already explained here. 12th one, half cash, half credit. Your purchase was 10,000 purchase, and then half 5,000. That is cash. Cash means bank. Okay, and the other 5,000 is credit. Credit means Ramila's. This is bank. So this transaction is half cash and half credit. So whatever is cash we will write in bank, whatever is credit we will write the name of the person, because credit means name of the person. Okay, so purchase account debit 10,000, R's 5, bank 5. Next one, sold goods to Mita. Simple. Which type of transaction? Credit. Credit means what? One name will come, and sales account is credited always. So simple. Instead of this, see here, cash sales, we write cash. Credit sales, we write the name, because we have to collect money from the person to whom I have sold goods, and I cannot remember all different people, different customers to whom I have sold goods and for how much amount and when. So for that reason, Mita's account debit to sales account, and the amount is for 15th transaction, the amount for 12th transaction 10,000, okay, 5,000, 5,000, and for 15th the amount I have worked out here children. See, purchase goods how much? 10,000. You have purchased goods from Ramila, how much? 10,000. And then how much profit you are adding? 30%. When you purchase goods and you sell it, you will not sell with the cost price. I will add my profit and then I will sell it. So now here purchase 10,000, 30% profit. Profit means plus. You will get, if it is loss, minus. But business we do, you have learned in economics and OC that business is an economic activity, and we do because we want to earn profit. So for that 10,000 plus 3,000, so you will get 13,000, and in 13,000 trade discount. TD means trade discount, CD means cash discount. So trade discount is 10%. So children, 10%, no need to use calculator, you have to do orally. 1 0 less. 10% means 1 0 less. How? This way. I will show you, then no need to work out every time. See this. 1 3 0 and 0. So 10% means always 1 0 less. And 5% means after making 1 0 less, half. And 20% means first you will find out 10% by making 1 0 less and then double. Okay, so here if I tell you 30% is 10 10 10. So if you reduce 1 from 10,000, 10% will be how much? 1,000. 20% 2,000. 30% 3,000. So 3,000. So try to work little orally. Okay, so when you subtract trade discount, you have to minus from the bill, you have to reduce the amount, and you will get 11,700. How much you will get? 11,700. So your working will be with the amount of Mita to sales is 11,700. 11,700. And 30% profit and 10% TD. This is only for you, Anamita. So you can know how I got 11,700. You will think when you revise. So here I have written. Being sold goods by adding 30% profit and 10% trade discount. So this is about Mita. Now children, the 18th of Mita is giving it back. So Mita we have sold. So sales. So it will be sales return. And I told you when it is written, you have to reverse the entry. So when you reverse this entry, what will happen? It will go sales return. Here it is sales. You will make it ulta, it will become sales, but you don't have to write sales. You have to write sales return and Mita. 1,000 rupees. So for top entry of purchase and sales, when it is returned, you have to reverse it. Okay? So you will reverse. So you will get sales return and Mita. Next is simple. Kalpana to sales 18,000. Sold goods to Kalpana at 10% TD and 5% CD. Sold goods to Kalpana at 10% TD and 5% CD. Children, I have written note here. Cash discount, CD cash discount not to give. It is credit transaction. Cash discount is only given in cash transaction when cash is paid and on the amount paid. Here, if you see sold goods to Kalpana is cash or credit transaction, first you have to decide that. All should know this first. That is the base. Now, if you see sold goods to Kalpana, the name is given and the word cash is not given. So, when the word name is given, Kalpana name is given, it is which type of transaction? Credit. So, we will write one name, that is Kalpana's, she is the receiver, and two sales. So, your children, you have to give only trade discount. So, how much, what amount goods you have sold? 20,000. Here I will show you 20,000 goods you have sold and 10% TD. As I told you, TD is not recorded. So, how much here you will get? 80. How much you will get here? 80. So, 18,000 you will write. Trade discount, you have to do rough work. You have to minus in rough. After decreasing the value of trade discount from the cost price, you have to write that amount. As we have seen, trade discount is not recorded. Okay, so this is 20,000. We get fixed up here. You are right. That is 20,000. Then 10% TD minus, so 2,000. So what do we get here? 15,000 sales. Okay, CD is not recorded. This CD will not be recorded. So on 20 day, what we will record? 18,000. Then see the next children. Goods lost by fire and insurance company accepted the claim. Loss by fire, loss, it is nominal account and all the expense and the losses are debited. So loss by fire 1,000 and how much insurance company will give us? 1,000. And to purchase, goods lost are how much? 2,000. How much total goods are burned by fire? 2,000. So first we were writing to goods burned by fire, but now in the new syllabus, instead of goods burned by fire, goods lost by theft, goods destroyed in flood, goods given for charity, goods given for sample, all goods going out will be returned as purchase, to purchase. I have given this note when goods goes out other than sales. I have given the note. Goods going out other than sales is to be recorded as to purchase because it is reduced purchased, it is reduced in stock which you have purchased. Okay. So lost the fire, insurance company to purchase 2000. Same way, goods destroyed by rain. So, but some goods were good condition, so I have sold it. So I got cash account debit 200, loss by rain 3, and 2 purchase account 5. Goods destroyed was how much? 500. So all goods were destroyed, but some goods were of good condition, not very good, but people are ready to buy with the less cost. So I sold it. So when you sell, you will get amount. You will receive cash. How much you receive? 200. So from 500, you got 200 cash. So what is your net loss? 300. What is your actual loss from your pocket? 300. 500 I have lost, but 200 I got. So what is my loss? Business net loss? 500 minus 200. So you will get here. Okay. So this is cash account debit, because when you sell, cash comes in. Loss by rain 300, and 2 purchase. 2 goods lost by rain, that is. Next one is non-economic transaction, because in next non-economic transaction, goods of 300 received as free samples. You have offered free samples. You have not paid anything. You have received. So no non-economic transaction, not to be entered. On 28, you receive goods as free samples. In 28, see the transaction. Sorry, 29. Goods of 250 received as free samples were sold for 400. So here on 29 it is sold for. Again, sold means cash comes in, and sales. So cash account 400 and sales account 400. I have received free, but I sold it and I got money. So cash account to sales account. And the last one, mobile is purchased. Next one, mobile is purchased in the exchange of goods. When you exchange goods, this is like something is going at other exchange. You have I have given you goods and you have given me mobile. So mobile comes in. Mobile is an asset, so it is debited. And what is going out? Goods. And when goods goes out, we write purchase. What we write? Purchase. And what was the cost of the goods which went out? 1,000. This is very important. Students make mistake here. But you have to think from our business, what was the cost of goods which are gone out or which are exchanged against mobile. So here we will write how much? 1,000, not 1,500. So when goods are exchanged, we will write the value of goods which are gone out from our business, not the things, furniture or mobile or machine, whatever exchange, that we don't have to write. But how much goods are gone out, that cost we have to write. Okay children, so this is question number 9. Which are transaction of goods, which are common? All transactions you will get every day now, because business means purchase and selling of goods. And these are the transactions with trade discount, profit and cash discount. I have written cash discount is given only on cash transaction. Cash means it can be bank amount like check also. When you receive the amount, that time only I will give you cash discount. Not when I sell it. When I will sell, I will make the condition, but you have to pay within 10 days. If you are paying within 10 days, then when you come to pay, that time I will give you. Not when I am making purchase or when I am selling goods. I will tell you that I will give you 10% TD and 5% CD. But 10% TD you will work out same day in rough. But cash discount I will give you when you come to pay. If you don't come to pay, I will not give you cash I will write in the agreement or when I am selling goods. But if you come after, I will give you 10 days, and if you come after 20 days, I will not give you cash discount. Okay, so cash discount is very important because you have to think whether it is cash transaction, yes, then how much amount you have paid, only on that. Half hoega to half cash discount, full then full. Okay, so this is the note which I have given you: half cash, half credit transaction, cash discount transaction, rate discount transaction, and profit. So this is about question number 9. Now we will do question number 10, which are regarding assets. Yes, children, question 10. In question 10, transactions of assets. Assets means land, building, machinery, furniture. They are our assets, and when you purchase those assets, these assets are used for more than 1 year. So whatever expense you make in order to purchase the asset, for example carriage, or suppose on railway you get goods, furniture or machine, you need some transport, you need some labor to bring them in our factory. So whatever expense you make in order to purchase the assets, those expenses are known as capital expense, because I have given you in the first chapter, capital expense are those expenses which are not regular in nature. It is not every month or every year. For example, suppose I purchase my washing machine, LED TV, then that LED TV, what I have to bring from the shop to my house, carriage I have to give, then the technician I have to give, whatever I have to pay. Then once it is fixed, it will be used for more than 1 year. It will be used for 5 and 10 years, but then to more than 1 year. So the expenses which are made on purchase of assets are capital expense, because they are not regularly made, and because they are capital expense, they are not revenue expense. Revenue expense, we have seen the nature of revenue expense, it is incurred every day. Okay, so the capital expense which you make in order to purchase the assets, it is made only once, and that particular asset is used for more than 1 year, maybe 5 years, 10 years, more than 1 year. Now the expense which are made in order to purchase those assets, those expenses are added in the value of the asset. When we do the sum, when we do the transaction, you will be able to get the clear idea. Okay children, so whatever you have spent in purchasing that asset, that will be added in the cost of the asset, because it is a capital expense, not revenue expense. Okay, so see first one children. I have written the note here. When assets are purchased and any expense made for assets are debited to asset value, that is added, as they are capital expense. If you want more information, refer page 58, in which you have to do homework also. Assets questions are given there. Now see children, purchase machinery. You have purchased machinery. So I have told you, again I am telling you that whenever assets are purchased, purchase machine, you have to write machine account. If you write purchase account, it is wrong. What you have to write? That particular name of the asset, not purchase, because purchase we write only for goods, and sales we write only for goods, not for any assets. So this purchase machine. So what account you will debit? Machine account. So machine account debit, amount you have to write afterwards, and you are paid by check. So to bank, what was the cost of machine? 20,000. And how much you have spent for installation? As I I told you LED TV, if I want, I have to call one technician or someone who will install. Then only it will work. Then only it will be of some use utility for what I have purchased. So for that reason, bank I have paid by check 20,000 goes out and to cash 500, which I have paid for installation charges. Now, as you will tell Miss, paid installation charges. Paid means it is an expense. So we write installation charges as expense. But here you don't have to write installation charges, account debit, because it is an expense. You don't have to write the name of the expense paid. You have to add here 500. So 20 plus 5, 20,005. Followed, see the next one. Purchased furniture. Purchased furniture from Kaveri and paid carriage 50 rupees. Purchased furniture from Kaveri. Now it is what type of transaction? Credit. You have paid to the Kaveri money. So it is credit. But you have paid carriage. A big furniture you cannot carry and bring. You have to get some transport. You have to get some labor. So you have paid wages. So children, like that, wages account you will debit if it is revenue. But this is for furniture, and so that expense will be added in the cost of furniture. So please see, furniture account debit. Afterwards you will write the amount. Then to Kaveri, because it is credit transaction. Who is the giver? Credit furniture man, 3,000. And to cash. How much you have paid wages? 50 rupees. So what is the cost of furniture now? 3,000 plus 50, 3,000. Now you have followed. Okay, whatever furniture amount or machine asset amount you will write afterwards. First you will write to bank and to cash if it is cash transaction. If it is credit, then I will write the name of the giver and paid means cash. Okay, see the next one. Investment in Mahalakshmi share. Investment shares are our assets. And how you have paid? You have paid by check? No. Yes, you have paid by check. So I have to write bank. Now children, here see 50 shares, 100 each. So I will do working here. How many shares you have purchased? How many shares you have purchased here? I will write here. Third one, shares, investment. How many shares you have purchased? We have purchased the number of shares of Mahalakshmi, 50 shares, 100 each. 50 shares, 100 each. So 50 multiplied by 100, you will get 5,000. Now for purchasing share, you have to use some agent or some broker. So you have to pay them commission, and that broker is what you are going to pay. That expense is known as brokerage. So how much brokerage you are going to pay? Here, as they have given that brokerage 20 paise per share. Brokerage is paid 20 paise per share. So share was how much? 50. And 20 paise was the 0.20. 20 paise means 0.20. Otherwise, you can write this. 50 shares, number of shares, 50. Okay, multiply by 20 paise each. 20 paise each. Brokerage is expense, but it is made for a set, so it is a capital expense. So you have to add in the value of the shares. So how much you will get here? How much? 10. So total how much you have to pay? This. How much you have to pay? 5,010. 5,000 for shares and 10 rupees for brokerage. So what will be our entry here? Investment account, investment in Mahalakshmi investment in shares also will do, that is 5,000 and 10 rupees to bank. Mostly brokerage is paid through bank, that is check. See children, they have written only paid by check. So here we will write back to bank. This. Here I would like to write the narration also, that we invested short in shares 50 shares 100 each. Being invested in shares 50 shares 100 each and paid 20 paise brokerage. Okay, so you have paid 20 paise per share. So you will do the working. How many shares you have purchased? 50. One share how much? 20 paise. So how much 50 share will cost? 10 rupees. So this way you can work out this. Next one is furniture purchase. So it will be furniture account debit to purchase. But see, goods given here also, like previous one. How much was the cost of goods given? 4,000. To purchase. Goods gone out, how much? What was the value of goods given to get the furniture? 4,000. How much from my business the value of goods are gone? That value only I have to write, not the coming in value furniture, like mobile what we did in the last one. Okay, so goods how much? 4,000. Now here see this fifth one. See, in fifth one, old machine was of 6,000 was sold for 5,000. Old machine. See the fifth one. Old machine of 6,000. Machine cost of how much? Machine cost was how much? 6,000. And selling price how much? 5,000. So loss how much? You have got loss or profit? You receive more or less? Loss. How much? 1,000. Rupees 1,000 is your loss. So cash account 5,000. Loss on sale of machine 1,000. To machine cost was how much? 6,000. Here also if you write two sales, sold machine. If you write two sales, it is wrong, because sales is used only for goods, not for machine, not for asset. For example, purchase machine, I have written machine. In the same way, sold machine, I have to write machine, not sales. Okay, so you have to write the asset. So this you have followed. Cash how much you got? 5,000. When you sell it, you will receive cash. Cash for receipt. Then loss how much? You have received less. The cost was 6,000. You have received something less. So 1,000 will be loss. Loss is always debited. It is a nominal account expense and loss is a debit. Okay, this is very simple. Land. You have purchased. Last one, see. Purchase land 50,000, incurred documentation 2,000 and legal charges, and the payment is made by cash. Okay, so land was how much? 50,000 plus documentation. Land being purchased land for 50,000 plus documentation is 2,000. So documentation, you have to make papers, name of the land, transfer, this, that, advocate we have to pay and all that. So when you purchase land is an asset, land account debit 52 and your main cash payment. So you will write to cash 52,000. Okay children, so this is total 90,500. So this is question number 10, which is very important. What important point you have to remember here? Asset. Purchase asset. You have to write asset. If you write in exam purchase account debit, it is wrong. Sold machine, you have to write machine. If you write two sales, it is wrong. Whatever expense is made, you have to add in the value of the asset. So children, I tell you this amount you have to write afterwards. First you have to write this amount and this amount. So you have to do the total, then you have to write this amount. So that will be easy for you and correct. For example, 3050. So if you write this two first, then you can add and write. Okay, so you have to write your amount after writing to bank or to credit, whatever it is, credit, then to Kaveri. Then you have to add and write the amount of the asset. It is a capital expense. Please remember, all we have done about the assets purchased and assets sold. Children, question 11, transactions of revenue expense. You can refer page 70 for notes, or if you want to read the notes. Revenue expense I have explained, they are our regular expense in order to carry out the day-to-day activity. Also I have explained that all the expenses are debited. They are nominal account, and when the word paid is given, it is our expense. And when the word paid is given, it is cash transaction. When the word paid is given, cash goes out. So always cash you have to credit to cash. To cash. Second number in dual effect we have written. And why cash is going out for what expense? That name of the expense you have to write. Okay. So these transactions, question number 11, page 88, they are very simple and very easy. Your first one is this one, paid for inauguration function. Paid new business you have started, and for inauguration you are going to spend for tea, coffee, small miscellaneous expense. So you will write miscellaneous expense account debit to cash. Children, these expenses are of small amount. So we will not use check to give. We will give cash. Okay. So mostly all the small expense, regular expense, we pay by cash, not by check. So miscellaneous expense account debit to cash 500. Then you have purchased stationery, that is necessary, books, accounts book, pen, pencil. So that also you will write stationery expense account debit to cash. Then the third one is paid 200 for wages and 100 for carriage. So wages expense account debit. Third one, wages is your expense. Wages, I am not writing expense, wages is expense only. Wages account debit, then carriage account debit. Carriage account debit to cash. Okay, very simple. Not much to explain, as we know all are our expense, 200 and 100. So debit and credit will be total figure, being paid wages and carriage. Next one, fifth one, paid 500 for shop rent and 300 for house rent. Yes, see the next fifth one, house rent. Again, whose house rent you will pay? Our own house, our personal house. I will not pay my neighbor rent. So it is personal. So again, when I told you personal means drawings account debit, and shop rent is shop rent. So shop rent account debit and to cash. To cash. And what is the amount given? It is paid by, yes, it is cash only, 500 and 300. 300, 500, so total is 800. House rent means personal. Personal means drawings. Drawings account debit, always. Shop rent, it is shop rent. And then to cash. Next children, next one. Received commission 400. On 10, this also you know, received commission. Received commission means cash comes in. So cash account debit If you practice every day, you will learn it. No need to apply the rule. Cash comes in. So receive means commission comes in and the amount is 400. Amount will be 400. Okay? Very simple, very easy. Received commission. Commission is our income. Receive means cash comes in means debit. Always. All income are credited. जैसे all expense are debited, all income will be credited and the other two remaining account will be cash account. And if it is check, then bank account. Next one, a check is received for brokerage. A check is received for brokerage. As I have just now, I have told you, check is received. Means what you will write? Bank account debit. And now you have received a check. For what purpose you have received the check? Received a check for brokerage. So you will write to brokerage 800. To brokerage account. And how much is the amount? 800. Being received brokerage by check. Instead of cash, check. Next, paid advertisement bill in Gujarat Samachar. So it is advertisement. So you will write advertisement account debit to cash account. For any goods which you want to bring in the market, advertisement is a must. And all of you get the newspaper in your house or on TV also we see, in magazine also we see that particular company will advertise their product and for that they have to make some payment. And so that is for advertisement of bill in Gujarat Samachar 300. How much? 300. Paid for advertisement 300. Next, here the date is children 15th. This is 15th. Okay? Very easy, very simple. Only the thing is that you have to practice. Receive equity dividend 500. Received equity dividend 500. So received again. 100 PM. Received means it is not given cash and dividend mostly for shares, then income tax and all I told you we get from bank only. So receive matlab bank account debit. And what you have received? 2 dividend. Dividend is the income which we received on shares. In shares I make the investment and then I get some amount every year, a certain percentage of amount which is known as dividend on shares. Okay. So bank you will write, not cash. Bank account debit to dividend account. And the amount is 500. Amount is 500 which we will get through bank by check. Next one, the next is received equity dividend. Then 24, the eraser company has paid debenture interest by check. Paid debenture interest by check. So again, they have paid. The company has paid debenture interest by check. This is debentures are also the type of shares only, not type. It is the source of amount which you will learn in accounts and economics, different sources of capital which we need for business today. So not to go much in detail, say bank account debit to debenture interest account. When the word receive is given, it is our income only and bank or cash account will be debited. Okay. So not very difficult here to learn. Receipt means bank or cash account debit. How you have received, that will be your next one. Next one is C. 3,000 paid for signing board of business. So signing board means we can take as furniture. So furniture account debit. This is on 24. Signing board for advertisement, we put the board on our shop. So that board, we will write board or we can write furniture. If you want to write board also for advertising board we can write as furniture. Furniture account debit. To bank or cash? Cash. So to cash. And what is the amount paid, children? The amount paid is 3,000. Amount paid is 3,000 debit, 3,000 credit. So total, what will be the total if you work out? 8,000. After doing total, you have to put two lines. Two lines means the sum is getting over or the transactions are getting over of May month. Okay, children. So these were very easy one. So this is the work for today. Expenses, all debit, paid. So cash or bank credit. Income means receipt. So cash or bank debit. And what is the source of income? Dividend. Yeah. Whatever we have commission or interest on debentures or dividend. What we receive. The word receive means income. All are clear? I have given you note in the first chapter. So this is all about question number 11. So today your homework is, what will be your homework today? Homework, all have to write in classwork. Question number, we have done today question 9, question 10 and question 11. And also illustration and illustrations children from the textbook. Work in classwork book. Question 9, 10 and 11 and illustrations. Compulsory. All I do on that day, you have to write in your classwork book. Work in classwork book. Write in classwork book. Question 9, 10 and 11. Every day when I complete children, I have given the same questions in your homework, which should be written in your classwork book. Your classwork book will be checked. So children, please compulsory you have to write neatly in your notebook and also work out the illustration. Stats homework also I have given. So every day I give you homework because I want you to do all the subject work every day in your classwork book. Okay, you have enough time. Okay, thank you children. Take care and do your homework every day.